Hey, what's happening guys? It's the Mob Show, it's Mason on Business. Now, if you're taking your first steps into setting up your own business, one of the first things you might come across is a franchise opportunity. A franchise is where you utilise a pre-existing brand to build your own company in your own radius. And I'm going to talk to you about the top 5 things you should be looking for before you pick a franchise. Number 1, demand. So, do people even actually want this business that you're going out there and you're going to put your life savings into? If we were asking you to set up an alcohol venue, a cocktail bar in a strictly religious town, the chances are you might find it difficult to find customers. So you've got to make sure when you're looking at a franchise opportunity, does the demand exist or could the demand exist tomorrow? Is it something people are going to genuinely want? Because if there isn't people that genuinely want that, then you're going to struggle to make any money. 2, track record. Now, we're talking about track record. What we're talking about is the team behind the franchise. The franchisor, that means the brand themselves. The company that are telling you this is the best thing since sliced bread and you should jump on board. Find out about the team. Find out what their track record is. What have they done before? It might be a new industry, so you can't really judge them necessarily on that particular industry, but have a look at what they've done in the past. What's the MD doing? What's the MD done? What's been their marketing like? Are you impressed by their CVs? Would you employ them if you were their bosses? So check out the track record of the team that are promoting the franchise. That's super important. You found out if demand's there, but now what about the team you'll be working with? Would you work with them? Number 3, investment. Now you'll see a lot of franchise opportunities that go, it's 10 grand, it's 15 grand, it's 20 grand to get involved. That's just for the license. You're still going to have to put money down for your rent deposits, for your rent, for your shop fit, for your fittings, for your cost, your stock. So really get a handle of how much money you actually have to put down to do this. And that means covering everything. Also, working capital. You're not going to make money straight away. It's going to take a bit of time in any business. And you're going to need to make sure you've got enough capital there to sort of, well, withstand those early tough times. So investment, really important. Is there going to be the opportunity to really get a return on that investment? Or are you going to be spending many, many years, and by the time you actually start to get your money back, maybe the industry's saturated? So investment's really important. You're looking for the maximum return on the minimum investment. That's number 3, investment. Number 4, competition. There's an old phrase, competition's for losers. Essentially it means be different to those around you. Now with a franchise model, it means the chances are an industry has started to develop. There might be some competitors around, there might be one-man bands or one-woman bands, independents, small chains. You don't want to be jumping into a saturated marketplace unless you've got a unique point of difference. Maybe the franchise you're getting involved in has got its own unique flavour, it's got its own unique blend. Think KFC and their special seasoning. Make sure that you're not jumping in to a busy set of waters full of other swimmers. You want to jump into something that not really many other people are doing, and you're going to be first to market. Being first mover is so important in getting the opportunity to really establish your name out there. So that's it. Number 4, competition. Number 5, training. Now, when we talk about training, and I run a franchise model myself, and I have franchisees, training's important. You want to make sure those people know what they're doing when they hit the shop floor, because they're representing your brand. In my own business, it's my family business. I started with my dad and my wife, so it's really important that brand is continued to run in the best possible way. So we make sure that people can actually do what we think they can do on the floor. But the reason why you want to find out if there's training involved in any franchise model you do, you want to make sure if the franchisor makes their money out of the long-term relationship, or if they're just front-loading it and making it in the near term. What does that mean? Well, when you come to fitting out your shop, if they make you use their shop fitters, they make you buy everything from them, they make you buy your till system from them, they make you buy paint from them, crying out loud. It looks like they're only making their money up front. And that's not the kind of relationship that you want to get involved with. You want to go into a franchise model that shows you that you're going to make them money long term and not just making them money in the near term. So many franchise models out there, they make their money in the sign up, you pay them a license fee, you pay them a wedge of money to use their builders and shop fitters, and I just think that's uncool. So if you can find a franchisor that offers a model where it shows you how to fit your shop up, it gives you the links of where to buy your till, it gives you the details of how to do things in the best possible way to conserve your capital, that's the kind of company you want to get on board with, because it shows you they're looking at your long-term relationship, they're not just making money in the near term. So if you want to find out what is the biggest franchise opportunity in the market right now for 2019 all the way through, probably for the next decade, and it's potentially going to be one of the biggest industries globally, you may already know what it is, but if not, click the link below and find out how you could get involved with it. Thank you, we've been The Mob Show. Check out our audio podcast available on Castbox, iTunes, Spotify, It's anchor.fm/The Mob Show, or just search out The Mob Show podcast, Mason on Business. Check you out soon.